yourself. It's the most universal phrase on earth. You see it in the movies, you see it in the news, you see it in school, in work, in seminars, in every commercial that tries to sell you something. If you Google this phrase, there will be more than 564 million results in just less than 1 second. We've heard of it. We've talked about it so many times because we believe that knowing who we are will help us, will guide us to make the right decisions. What to study, what job we want to do, who to love, how to be happy. We believe that most sufferings in life happen because we do not know or cannot be who we are. But is it true? What if self doesn't really exist? What if I tell you today that you can be more than just one person? My name is Rosii, and today I want to introduce you a whole new concept, something that will shift your perspective entirely and unlock the door to anything that you want in life and unleash your true potentials. Don't be yourself, just be anyone. Okay, let's start a small game. So we will give you a piece of paper, and I want you to write down a few characteristics, a few adjectives that describe yourself in these 3 questions. Who am I? Who was I 10 years ago? And who will I be like 10 years from now? Just write 3 characteristics for each question, so it's 9 total. Just write anything that comes to the top of your mind. Nothing too much. Anyone finish? Can someone share the answers to this? Any volunteer? Okay, Ben?
Free, happy, lucky.
So which question is that?
The first one. Oh, this is, yeah, the first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like,
And you just finished the first one. Okay, we have 2 more to go. So finish all 3 questions. Okay, can you share with us a little bit? Yeah, the girl with the very amazing green hair.
Okay. My first word is weird.
Weird?
My second word is shy.
Shy?
And my third word is free.
Free?
Yeah.
For the first question.
For the third question.
Also, you got a 1 adjective for each
Yeah.
question? Okay. How about one more volunteer? I want to listen to one more. Volunteer, yes, please.
I think it's okay. I can speak louder.
Okay.
Sorry. So I have 3 words for myself. The first one is energetic, right now.
Energetic.
The second one is stupid, like 10 years ago. I was so stupid, yeah. And for the next 10 years, I hope that I would be successful.
Successful.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. So, every one of you already has your answer. This is just a small reflection. So if you look at these 3 versions of yourself, you will see that they have many things in common, but also very different. So has it ever occurred to you that who you were in the past, and who you are now, and who you will be in the future They are different people, but they're on you. Has it ever occurred to you that not just in different times, but right here, right now, as you are sitting in this room, there are different people inside of you, and they're on you. When I was younger, I always asked myself, who am I? Why am I here? I try so hard to excel in everything in life. I work very hard. I try to be better than other people. I try to be different from other people. But I didn't feel happy. I always felt this invisible pressure to separate myself from other people. I was better than some people, but I was worse than some other people, and it was never enough for me. Until one day, I joined a youth empowering conference, and a friend of mine, she said something that changed my life forever. She said, why do we try so hard to be different when we are already different? And then it hit me. Who we are is who we choose to be. We keep looking up an angry person. Anyone's not an angry person? So you guys are all angry? Except for our guest speakers? Okay. So let's pretend as if you're not an angry person, but you try to be one. So days go by. Every day, you become easier and easier on welcoming your anger. Every time that you get angry, you make an excuse to yourself and you say that, it's who I am. You have to deal with it. It's just who I am. And eventually, after a long time, you will actually become an angry person, for real. It's called self-fulfilling prophecy. The person that we think we are is a temporary version of ourselves in a specific period of time. How we act accordingly to that self, it is a behavior. And when we repeat a behavior so often, it becomes a habit. And a habit, eventually, it will become your personalities. And the personalities becomes the self that we live in. So what if we can choose to change ourselves by going back and change our behaviors? The Japanese said a person has 3 faces. The first one, you show it to the world. The second one, you show it to your friends, to your family, to the people that know you. And the third one, you never show anyone, only you know. So which of these 3 faces is actually you? The first person that you show to the world, it is you. The second one that you show to your beloved, it is also you. And the final one, you never show to anyone, it is definitely you. Anyone watch Split, the movie with James McAvoy? Okay. So this movie is about a psychopath with 23 distinctive personalities that try to kidnap girls for some reason. Okay, so his personalities are very different. Some are very naive, some are very innocent, and some are very smart, some are very evil. And these girls, they have to figure out the way to escape by figuring out which ones of his personalities will help them, will cooperate with them, and which one of his personalities will try to hurt them. I think in a way, we're all like him. We have all these different personalities living inside of us. And for some people, they have similar, consistent personalities that makes it easier for us to make decisions. But some other people, they are totally opposite, different personalities which makes us struggle to harmonize all of them because they always argue, they're always fighting, and they want different things. So it's hard for us, and we feel so confused and conflicted because of all these different personalities. There's an emotional girl inside of me that can easily cry over music performance, but also somebody who is really strong that carry herself through anything. There is a nerd in me that could stay home and read books all day, but also a party animal that could go and have fun all night long. There is a girl in me that competes so hard to stay at the top, but also somebody who just wants to chill out, lay back, and have a peaceful, loving life. But they are all me. They're all different people inside of me. The world is made of different people, and the people are also made of different people. We need to accept the fact that we could be different people at different stages in life and in different contexts. For example, there are 10 different people inside of me. Like one is stupid, one is smart, one is patient, one is reckless, one is positive, and one is negative, etc. For example. The thing is, I have to know all of them. I have to get to know them. I have to understand all these people inside of me. And I have to know which one I should call out when making a decision. I have to know which one will help me get what I want, and which one will try to hurt me in that particular situation. Societies have been fighting really hard against any kinds of labels and discriminations. So why do we start to put such labels on ourselves now? President Obama wasn't always president. He was also a student, a son, a family man. He was so many things, and so are we. I am talking about this today, not because I am smarter than any of you, but because I also struggled for a very long time. And I discovered something that makes my life a lot easier, so I'd like to share the secret. Don't get locked up in a self that you think you are or you should be. Don't be obsessed over true self and identity and restrain yourself with invisible chains. We are not made of just one thing or one characteristic. We are layers and layers and layers that constantly evolve and change. The concept of self isn't permanently defined. A self isn't something that exists. It is something that must be created. And not having a self gives you the power to choose. You can be anyone, but once you decided, be the best version of it. Just embrace each and every individual inside of you, and you will unlock the potentials and open up yourself to endless possibilities. Thank you for listening, and have a great evening.